Hello my friends and welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you this plan with me, and today I'm going to be using one of my kits. This one is called Simply Meant to Be. I'm just going to kind of run through everything that comes in the magical monthly mystery bundle, but this is minus the monthly part because I already used the monthly in a monthly spread, so I'm going to use now the weekly part in the weekly spread. I'm going to use my TPC. This is the hybrid planner, the academic, not academic, just hybrid planner. So it's got like daily journaling pages in between the weeks. And I'm going to start off by setting down the date covers, and then I'm just going to kind of tell you why I'm doing this so early. So this is the first week in February, and the reason why I'm planning so far ahead is because I never get to really show you guys my kits in action because I ship out the month before they're kind of meant to be used. So by the time I get to plan with me's for this month, this kit's already not available anymore. So I don't want to put up a plan with me using a kit that's you can't get, because these are exclusive Disney art that I do. I have a girl that I work with, and she's absolutely fantastic. She takes all of my crazy ideas and she makes art for me. And I have them exclusive for a reason, because I don't want to saturate the market with it. I feel like if you love it, you love it. If you don't, you don't. And I'm not going to keep it going for very long. It may come back out next year around the same time. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe a vault sale. I'm not really sure. But I thought, how do you make something where people want to get it when it's available? And so I thought, let's make it exclusive and monthly only. And it does have a subscription. So it's like a magical monthly subscription. I will leave the website linked below because I've finally gotten it all figured out to where you can do the monthly subscription now with just the, month. It's easy to pick either the subscription where you get just the kit by itself or the kit plus the foil, and it is monthly. Easy to cancel at any time, easy to start it up, that kind of stuff. So I'll leave that website linked below because I finally figured it out. I'm not the super tech savvy kind of person. That's why I use Etsy. Even though Etsy has its issues, it's super easy to use. And having your own standalone website means so much more work than what I was expecting, or what my brain just can't. I just can't. I don't know. Technology, and I love technology, but sometimes, yeah, I'm really not very bright when it comes to figuring out how to set up a website, even one that's as simple as Shopify. But I did it, and it's done, and it's the most basic website you're ever going to see. It's not super exciting, but really it serves its purpose, which is just to give you a place to sign up. For a while, I will leave the signups open until everybody kind of figures out where it's at and whether or not they want it and what they want to do. So I won't put any like closing dates on it until the end of the month, which is at that point, or until what I have. So I have it set up so that there's only a certain number of them on there per month, and I will open up spots every month, and I will let you know as it comes. But just because this is the first month that it's open, I'm gonna just leave it open with, a pretty large number of kits on there so that people can sign up if they want to. Or I will still try to put a few kits on Etsy every month, like little extras for like one-offs, but don't expect there to be too many of them, because I want to make these kits exclusive to subscription only. So you'll probably see that go away here pretty soon. So the way that this kit works is that, so this is the restaurant from Ratatouille, and if you've watched the movie, if you haven't, go watch it. It's fantastic. I actually didn't watch it when it first came out because I was like, meh, but then after I watched it, I absolutely fell in love with it. I love this movie. So there, inside the restaurant, there's an upstairs and a downstairs. The upstairs is where like the little critters are, mostly the rats, but I decided to add in some of the other really cute couples that I thought should go along. And I'm going to save some of these for a daily spread because there's so much in my monthly mystery kits that there's tons and tons and tons of leftovers, so you can do daily spreads as well. So the way I'm going to set up my planner here is I'm going to put the upstairs in the upstairs and the downstairs in the downstairs. So like the Ariel and Tiana and Jack and Sally, those would be on the ground floor of the restaurant where all the humans go, and then the upstairs is this really cutely decorated, mostly for like the rats and their families and stuff, but it's absolutely adorable. And so I put some of my favorite characters, like little couples that I think should be couples that I'm not really sure if they are or not, because these are actually older movies. I do know that so the little mouse and his wife that are right there in the middle, I wish I could remember their names, but they are the ones that live at the church in Robin Hood. So those are, I can't remember if they have names or not. That's really bad that I can't remember. But that's that couple, and then Rescuers couple, and then Cinderella, and then there's a couple from the actual Ratatouille at the end. So now I'm actually going to use my foil because I hardly ever do because I don't usually use foil. But I wanted to show you how this one works out, and I messed up one of the sheets in this, so I'm going to use the messed up foil bundle so that it doesn't accidentally get sent out to somebody. So I'm putting down all the bougie boxes, and you saw that I used the numbers up at the top. This one is in the silver hollow. I also used the overlay for at the very top with the I love you overlay, which I think is absolutely beautiful, and it's also on some of the overlay boxes. And just going to put down all of my bougie boxes. There's plenty here. I counted it out, and you need 14, and I think this comes with like 17. Yeah, this comes with 17. So there's 8 boxes, 2 sheets of 8 boxes, and then there's one extra bougie on the washi page, the washi cover page. So got plenty of these to go around, and I'm just going to keep setting them all down. And then I'm just going to kind of put down all of my boxes and kind of figure stuff out as I go for where I want it. I decided not to put down every single box, so I'm kind of like staggering them, and I'll leave a little bit of space in the middle, and that's mostly for like where the bigger boxes will go. But I like the way this comes out. The only thing is that I am not very good at setting this down, and you guys know, you foil users know that once you set that sucker down, it's not coming back up without ruining your picture. So you'll notice later on that I put down one of my overlays, the one specifically on Ariel, put it on totally sideways, but my lights show it more than what you can see for real. So like if you're looking at the planner in person, you don't notice that it's off, but you'll totally tell that it's off. And you can see my absolute failure at putting down foil overlays. So I'm going to do this sidebar a little bit different. I want to actually use it as like a functional sidebar where I kind of fill it in a little bit with some boxes because I have some things in there that I want to keep for the month of February. We do have stuff finally going on in the house. I can just kind of update you on that. We finally have the flooring getting done. That's going to be getting done at the end of the month, and it'll kind of fall into the beginning of February. So this first week in February is going to have some of that stuff in there. I'm also going to be doing the application for the TPC sale for February, so hopefully I get into that. And if I do, that information needs to go in here, plus all of my crazy ideas. I can give you like a little sneak of what the February mystery is going to be. So March is my birthday. And you guys know that when I do my monthly mystery kits, I do them the month ahead. So this one came out, this was the January one, and it will be available until January 31st, and then it will go off into the vault. And then the one that's going to come out in February is theoretically for March, and March is the month of my birthday and little Raina's birthday. So I'm going to do a birthday theme. I can tell you it's a birthday theme. I can tell you that my favorite thing ever always has been, number 1 is Winnie the Pooh, but I'm not going to do Winnie the Pooh. Number 2 is Alice in Wonderland. So you kind of get an idea of what the theme is going to be. But as always, it is not going to be your typical, usual Alice in Wonderland type kit. So stay tuned for that. I will put sneaks up of the kit. As soon as I have them, I'll start putting sneaks up in the Facebook group. So if you are not a part of the Facebook group, I'll also leave that linked below. If you join the Facebook group, you will also find out when I do vault sales. So I do plan on doing them. It probably won't be until at least 6 months after the first kits went out. So it'll be sometime in the I want to say midsummer to early fall. Yeah, it's probably going to be about that time that I do the first vault sale. And it will only be for the first few kits, and that you will find out about the vault sales will be announced in the Facebook group. So if you're not already a part of the Facebook group, it's growing. I love it. I don't post a ton, so you're not going to see a ton of stuff in there from me, to be honest. I have so many 150,000 other things going on that I don't spend a lot of time on social media, which I know I should, but I don't. You can tell from my Instagram, I don't post on there every day either, but you will get as much information as I can, and I always make sure that I post stuff there first, so you see it there first. And a lot of times when I do the reveal video will go up there before it will go public for everybody else. It'll go up on the Facebook group first, so you get to see it first and decide if you want. You can also, one of the things about having the standalone shop for the subscriptions is that you can cancel anytime. So if you decide, oh, I don't like that kit, I don't want that, you can easily cancel it and then start it back up again, you know, on another month when you do really like it. Hopefully my brain is fun enough for people to like all of them, but I know that there are going to be some kits that people just aren't going to like. Happens all the time with monthly subscriptions that are mystery, and I totally get it, and I do not mind. It does not hurt my feelings at all if you cancel a subscription and come back later, or if you just don't like them and you cancel it and you go away and you don't come back. That's totally fine too. It's not going to hurt my feelings. You guys need to just make sure that you get what you love. Don't go buying stuff just because. Just buy what you love. That's what I do. I have so many subscriptions every month. It's kind of silly, but I just really love them and I feel like I need them, so I buy them. So these boxes right here, I specifically put in the monthly mystery kit for foil, but they are great for if you don't get the foil bundle, because there's a foil option and a non-foil option. If you don't get the foil bundle, it's not a big deal. They're great places to write down lists. You also have your check boxes, which you can put inside of those plain boxes, but it's actually made for like the overlays for the foil where I've got like big quote boxes and stuff. So that is kind of where those kind of plain ones came from, is for you to use that. And then I also added like half quote boxes, so you'll see that as well. I'm sorry, I'm going to murder this cat because he's just all over the place. This time of night, what time is it? It is almost 4 o'clock in the morning because I'm a night shifter, and this is his time. This is when he wants to destroy everything and jump up on stuff and just be an absolute nuisance. So I'm watching him, waiting for him to knock something over because that's just what he does. That's my cat. Actually, it's not my cat. It's my son's cat, but I feel like he's my cat now because he sits in my chair and harasses me and requires my attention. So at first, when I started putting this sidebar together, I was like, oh, mistake, don't like it. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I hate this. And then once I got done with it and then I put my overlay boxes and stuff, now I like it. I think it's cool. But I did need to put, can you hear him? Can you hear him in the background? I'm just going to, oh, okay. He's laying down on all the sheets. Ah, I love this cat. I was gonna keep telling myself I love him until I do. Anyway, as I was putting stuff in there, I realized like on payday I had a couple bills that I need to pay. I have to keep up with my shop credit card and stuff like that. So, and now I have a Shopify that I have to pay for and all kinds of things. It's just so many things that come with it. So I wanted this kind of sidebar to be a little bit more functional for me and not have that kind of cluttering up my daily stuff, because I actually don't know what day of the week I'm going to do these things, so I don't want to like put it down on a day and then find out after that I'm not going to do it on that day and I just wasted space. So I decided to put it in the sidebar. So I don't use my sidebar like everybody else does. In this particular type of a planner, I use it more like I use it in my A&N planner, just as an actual real functional sidebar. So on that box at the bottom, I'm going to put one of the overlays, and then the sidebar started looking nicer to me because it was kind of stressing me out. I'm like, this looks ugly. I don't like this. And part of the reason why I don't like it is because of the squiggles in the middle. So what I should have done is just put the big boxes, and then I wouldn't have been like looking at it going, ew, what is this mess on the side? But it's okay. It's all done. So this is the sheet that I messed up, and I decided I just pulled out my big scissors and I start cutting, and then I just take them apart. So if you ever get any of first of all, if you ever get anything that's messed up from me, please, for the love of Pete, just contact me, because I will most definitely ship you out another one immediately, right away. I make mistakes. I'm a human. I do it all the time. Not only I try to catch them, I try to, but sometimes I don't. And I love my regulars. They are so awesome. They tell me all the time when I mess up, and I love it, because if they didn't let me know, then somebody would be getting something that they didn't like, and they probably won't say anything, and then they'll just never buy from me again thinking that I'm a knucklehead, but I'm not. I make mistakes. So for me, with this one, I caught it, I grabbed it, I fixed my blades, did all the things, but decided that I didn't want to throw this away, so I foiled it, and then I can easily cut it because it's just squares. So I just cut out the squares and put them on the overlay. It's not going to waste it. But the one thing on here that I can't use is the dividers. So my idea was to put the dividers in between each one of these boxes, but the dividers didn't cut. So, and I'm not going to sit there and try to fussy cut those. So no dividers, but the rest of it looks fine. These are the full box overlays, which I have like all different types. I love the one that says love you all over it. I think that's absolutely fantastic. I thought it would look the best around Jack and Sally. And then I think I also used it on another one as well, but I think they came out really cute. And then you're going to see me put the one over Ariel and Eric, and it's all sideways. And I started to put it down and realized, oh well, it's down. So in the light, you can see it because it's kind of glaring off of it, but you'll see when I pick it up that you can't tell that it's crooked after you picked it up. I'm just going to finish putting down these guys. Let's see where I'm at, so I'm not just jabbering at the end. Yeah, so just a quick recap as I'm finishing this up. Like I said, this kit is now, you'll have it linked below where you can go pick it up, foil, non-foil, easy to sign up, easy to cancel whenever you want to, and then if you make a mistake, you can just contact me and I can even fix it so you don't have to sign up and then redo it. It's super, super easy to do. This one's available until January 31st, along with the foil bundle. Also, the foil bundle does usually go away as well. So just so you know, this is everything that I have left over. Thanks guys so much for stopping by. I really, really appreciate it. Hope you guys love this kit, and I will see you again on the next one. Take a look at that. See? It looks so cute. Bye-bye.